I'm James C64. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I decided to make a few cosplay items. I decided to make a wooden chest from Minecraft, which is I made it 45 centimeters squared. I'm going to turn it into a backpack, and I'm also going to make something else, which you'll see throughout the video. Now, you might notice I am not using like plyboard or anything. This is actually an old press, which I got because it was a lot cheaper than spending €40 on one plyboard when I was going to need about 2 or 3, so I don't have €80 to 120 to spend on this. So I got an old press that was lying around that was broken. There's a piece missing, so I just decided to take it apart, cut it up. As you can see there, I'm making the 45 centimeter squared boxes. I made 2 of them. I'll end up making 6 here. This is for the second item I'm making, not the chest but the other one. So I'm just going ahead taking all the screws and the hinges off the door, just so I can get it ready, get all of them out of the way for when I need it later. Now I'm going to put it to the side, and this is the same board. So I've made the 6, you can see them in the background, and this is me marking out what I'm drawing. So I have my 6 boards ready for the Minecraft chest. I have all 6 sides, the bottom, the top, and the 4 sides. This is the part I picked for the bottom, so I'm sticking the screws in it to get it pre-ready, and I tried this about 3 or 4 different times and I couldn't get it right on how to do it. So I finally did it. That's one side on. This is the second side I'm putting on. And I do get a third side in this video. I did end up forgetting that I was going to be stacking them together. So as you can see, there's a tiny bit sticking out. So I'll need to cut that off later. Look, you can see it sticking out over the top if you look at the far right corner of it. Now, my camera actually dies pretty soon. So I'll put it all together and show you. Okay, we are done. We are done with our box. As you can see, all of it is put together. We even have a top on it. All that is left to do is to paint it. Okay, so I've just finished with the box. I need to get it painted, but it's time to move on to the sword before I get my paint. As you can see, I have all these. You can see all the pencil markings. So first we're going to get the circular saw and do big bits, and then once we cut most of it out, we'll get the jigsaw over there and go in and out of the grooves. So let's get straight into that. Okay, once again, like I just kind of said, it's just kind of getting in closer to the sword. I obviously don't cut any of the lines where the sword are, but I get very, very close to it because, as you can see, some parts there's a huge square before you even get to any of the markings for the sword. So I would have just been wasting a lot of time. So obviously this is just to speed up the process. And yeah. Okay, now we have gotten very close. As you can see, it's very straightforward from here. All we need is to get our jigsaw and just cut in and out of these small grooves that are basically left, cutting out the tiny triangles and putting what is essentially the finishing details on the actual sword itself, minus the paint. But yeah, we're getting the actual design cut into it, and it's a very straightforward process. And here it is in its full glory. Now it's just time to get the blue paint. I think it came out pretty well, and it's actually very lightweight. So I've decided to move on, and now that this sword is complete, I have started to move on to making a pickaxe. So as you can see, I'm cutting down to the lines like I did with the sword. I forgot to show you the lines, but there you go. I did do the pickaxe, and now I'm just cutting out to where the pickaxe is, just like with the sword. Very simple. Get the huge chunks out of the way that are not necessary, and then it is time to cut down to the in and outs of the triangles and get the finer details in with the jigsaw. This is currently Tuesday. I want this for Sunday, but I can't do any work from Friday on because all the tools and the fact that I'll be traveling. So this is quite tightly rushed. So I just cut straight into this, and there's no wasting time, and that's why I'm literally editing this at like midnight. And I have painted the stuff already. They've both been painted. They're actually sitting there drying right now on the table, and hopefully I'll get them in time. Look, there's the sword. Okay, so we have our sword right here. As you can see, the sword is painted. It's drying currently. These are 2 coats on it. The pickaxe is just finished being made, so we're just about to get started painting it. We are using a blue paint, which we got in Woody's DIY, called Cornflower. The light I have on the roof is actually a blue light, which is hilarious. It is, Cornflower. You can see right there. That's it. That's the blue paint we're using. Okay, so we are here in Dublin with the convention starting tomorrow. I'm very excited, but as you may know, we made the chest. We did not paint the chest. That's not going to be in this video. that's something maybe you'll see later on. But we did get the sword and we got the pickaxe done, ready in time. I can't wait to show them off on Sunday. Right here we have our sword, which is the cornflower blue, the dark oak for the handle. It is about the same length as my arm. This is crazy. I'm really excited for this. I cannot wait to show it off. And the next one we have our pickaxe, which once again cornflower blue, dark oak handle, both got from Woody's, and I just have to say, it's once again for reference of my arm. It nearly comes the whole way up to my shoulder, and these two things together, they just look absolutely amazing. I'm really excited for MegaCon. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there, and the next video will be a MegaCon vlog. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe. See you in the next one.